Has anyone ever told you you're really good at listening? Our next guest makes sure everyone has a safe space to work through issues and cope with difficult situations. Let's meet a director of counseling. Ophir, it's great to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Welcome to No Fear Counseling. Let me show you around our practice.
Let's do it.
I'm Ophir Weisman, Clinical Director and founder of No Fear Counseling. We're in our Port Coquitlam, British Columbia, Canada office. I mostly see myself as a marriage counselor, marriage couples counseling. That's sort of where my passion lies. The directorial, the clinical director part of my job is to see clients, to support our counselors, and to support our practicum program. I would say a typical day looks like calling clients for consultation. So I'm following up and essentially answering any questions they have and then setting them up with a good fit counselor that I think would be a good fit. I might see a few clients in a day and training new counselors.
So how do you attract new counselors?
Well, I kind of break it down into two main areas, right? Feedback and listening. So just like I listen to our clients in order to do the work, I listen to our current counselors. They make our clients happy, and if our clients are happy, that's ultimately the goal, is to improve our clients' lives as best as we can. To the best of my abilities, I try to implement what I'm able to.
Well, thanks for that, Ophir.
My pleasure. What drew me to counseling is I went through a really tough, traumatic relationship back in 2005-06. By the end of that relationship, I basically vowed to myself to help as many people to not have to go through what I had to go through in that relationship, or at least to be a resource. So that was like the initial spark that really propelled me into this field. And so I really knew what I was going for when I went back to school. I have an undergrad in psychology, a master's in counseling from Adler University, and specialized training specific to my couples counseling modality called emotionally focused therapy. I've got my level 1 and 2 training for that.
Ophir, as director, how do you stay so organized?
We try to create as much automation, as much efficiency through different tools like software. So one of those being our website, the other being our scheduling system, and the last being a custom software that was built for us. So if they click this Book Now button or up here, this allows them to choose between booking with myself or Liam, our intake coordinator. If they select that, then they have access to my calendar, and then this scheduling system is how we book them in.
Amazing. It's great that it's so automated.
Yeah, we do our best. I think the most rewarding aspect of my job is seeing couples that are struggling to connect and then getting there and then seeing in real time how that positively impacts them. This is like a puzzle that you're solving. Once you kind of see segments that you're moving towards a solution, whether it's like a short-term one or a long-term one, you get the feedback that work is working like in real time. You get to see the fruits of that. And that's what couples counseling is all about. Like we can come in and a person's like so upset at the beginning of a session, and then they're in tears and holding their partner at the end. The majority of them are all about love. So that's ultimately what it's about at the end of the day.
Ophir, I had a great time today. Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming by. My pleasure, anytime.
Once again, I'm Miriam for Career Trek, reminding you that this career could be yours.